All right, well, moving on to the movie that everyone seems to be talking about now, Avatar. After first finding success together back in 1986 with the movie Aliens, James Cameron and Sigourney Weaver are joining forces again.
Our Steve Patterson sat down with Sigourney in London and found that she and Cameron seemed to pick up right where they left off.
I know you've worked with James Cameron before, but can you take me inside of what the first conversation was like with him about Avatar?
Well, he called me up in 2006 and he said, I've been working on this, thinking about it, actually dreaming about it since he was 14 and now developing the technology. And he certainly gave me an indication of the scale of the story. And at the same time, I think wanted me to understand that as big a production as it was, and as groundbreaking as the technology was, it was absolutely going to be about these characters and their relationships.
Whenever you first got into acting, did you ever imagine, I'm sure the daydreams involved dots all over you, wearing headgear. I mean, was this the most bizarre experience?
You know, it's funny because in a way it was like going back to my early experiences on stage. True, I had ears and a tail and green dots, but Jim really championed the actors in the performance capture portion of the filming. You know, he kept saying, you know, this movie is all about what you guys are doing.
What was that experience like watching with the fans for the first time?
Well, you know, I kind of forgot I was in it. It was so moving to me. And I actually, you know, I'm a pretty hard-boiled audience member, but I cried several times because it it was so moving.
Did you feel when you watched it, yeah, that's me?
You know, I was astonished at how much integrity there was in going from the actors' very subtle, nuanced performance into the final product. I mean, actually for me, I don't like showing much as an actor. I try to keep everything inside, and I think that's what good actors do. And I was astonished to see that everything we had inside seemed to be coming out of those big yellow eyes, you know, in a kind of seamless way.
I'm Steve Patterson for Hollywood Dailies.
There's a really big reason that Sigourney Weaver is in this movie. You know, James Cameron, there was so much that he didn't know going into Avatar. He didn't know anything about with the 3D cameras. They were all new technology, the CGI and all of that. But the one thing he did know is his really good friend, Sigourney Weaver, from Aliens.
Yes, they are very good friends, and we look forward to seeing it.